been a while since I've been down here decluttering things other than books, but today I am going to get started on some of this stuff in this area. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. Today I am going to be in my basement once again. This time I am going to start dealing with all of those cleaning supplies that I have. And for those of you who are new to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. I recently did a Christmas Declutter collaboration with some other channels, and through that I got several new subscribers, so welcome to all of you. And I also got a lot of new viewers, so welcome to you as well. I hope you will continue to watch. And for those of you also who are enjoying my Sunday Book Declutter with Me series, I appreciate you so much. But for those of you who have been around, you know I have a lot of books, I have a lot of cleaning supplies, I have a lot of stuff in general. And what happens when you have too much stuff is you can't see what you've got. You can't find it when you need it. You end up buying more than you need, extras, and then you can't find it again the next time because it's just lost in the mess. Well, that's kind of the situation I've been in. So I wanted to go through my cleaning supplies. I have in my utility closet upstairs, I only have my daily and weekly kind of stuff. And I moved all the rest to the basement with other stuff I already had down there. And so my plan now is to get that stuff gone through. But in order to do that, I had to have a place to put it. So first I had to go through and declutter some of my books, which I've done. And now I want to move all the cleaning supplies onto the shelves that I've emptied out. But first I need to move all those books that are on those shelves, the ones I kept, because I need to go through those again and let go of some more. But it's been kind of that sort of thing, which is sort of what happens to those of us who have too much stuff. And it's not always that easy to just go in and make the decisions the first time around. It's kind of a layers type of a thing. And that's what's happening with me right now. So today I'm just going to go down there and do what I can in this first phase. This is not going to be the end of it. When I did my utility closet upstairs, it probably took me maybe 2, 3, 4 times, probably like 4 times of working on that utility closet to get it to where it is now. And it works really well for me now. But I know this is going to take a little bit of time. So that's the plan. So if you guys have anything that you want to declutter along with me today, or just go through and sort and organize and clean or whatever, grab your stuff and come on, and we'll do this together. Most of that is cleaning stuff. And then some of the stuff here on the chairs is also cleaning stuff. And I have some empty boxes here. I didn't toss those because I thought I might be able to use them if I need something to put some of these things in. I'm not really sure what all is in there. If I don't use those, I can just go ahead and toss them in the recycle bin once I'm finished with that. But I want to put the cleaning stuff on these shelves, which means I'm going to have to move all of these books. And now all of those books are over here on the other side of this room in this shelving unit. I did not put them in any particular order because frankly this is just temporary, and my intention is to go through these books again and possibly declutter a few more. But I don't want to spend time on that right now. It's not my highest priority because I'd really like to start working on this stuff and just see what all I have and get it to where when I do need to use something from this stuff, I can find it easily. And now, as you can see, these shelves are emptied out and I can put that stuff there. But first, I'm going to go through those things that are in that top shelf in each of those shelving units. As I was taking this stuff off and then cleaning the shelves off a little bit, I was thinking what I might do is kind of categorize things by putting like things in the different shelves, and then I can go through each shelf one at a time after that. I don't know if that's a good idea, but that's what I'm going to try to do because as you can see, I don't really have a lot of space to be able to really see everything I've got, and I don't really want to put it on the floor. Like, I've been decluttering down here, but I haven't even like vacuumed or anything. All the little yickies is still down there. So
I think that'll give me, at least that'll give me a surface area to put the things on. So that's my plan. And I apologize when these little things start floating around. It makes my camera go weird. So if the video looks a little weird, it's because of that. It's just really dusty down here. And hopefully that will not always be the case. But that's what I'm going to start doing. I'll start with these things, and I'll put like things with like in these shelves. And if that doesn't work, I'll figure out what to do next. This is what I've been doing so far. Things that are like this sort of stuff. There's some gloves and some of these things you can wipe the lint off with. Anything like that, I put it into this box here. And then I had some of these Scotch-Brite toilet things. I had 4 of those, so I just put them in one of those boxes that I had. So they're all together. And this one has some of these little brushes and scrubbies in it. And then there wasn't a lot of space left, so I just set those there. They were cute. And then I've just been taking the things that were in those separate bins and just sitting them up here. And I can always move it once I get more things out. But this is kind of how I'm separating it, and that way I can kind of get an idea of what I have. And this one has things for my vacuum cleaner and my spray mop in it, so I just left those in there. And I need to label any bins or boxes that I leave up here this way, but for now that's kind of what I'm doing. And then this one has just some a variety of things in it. There's some shower curtain things. I don't know that I need to keep those. So if I don't find a use for them, I'll let those go. But then I had some command hooks and a little bottle and this thing. So once I get all these random things thrown in here, I can go through that again and then decide if I really need to keep these. Because honestly, I don't think I need them. Because I have my shower curtain already hanging up, so I think I'm good on that, but I'll make sure before I let it go. And then I'm putting some of the empty ones down here until I see what else I've got. So now I'm going to grab some more stuff. I think I'll just go ahead and start with these boxes that I have over here. I'll do these one at a time, and then I'll start on these things over here. I emptied out both of those boxes that were on the chairs over there behind the table, and I've moved the chairs away, scooted the table over a little bit, so now I won't be tripping over that rug every time I go to put something in those shelves. And that's what the shelves are looking like right now. The stuff on top is hubbies, and all this other stuff is hubbies, so I'm not doing anything with that stuff. But I moved 2 of the chairs over here, and that little stool, and this basket that has these boxes in it that I am using some of them. But let's see what else. I also have, this is for garbage, and then this is for anything that is going into the recycle bin, or like this, I need to dump that out before I throw it in the recycle bin. It's not empty. It's not anything dangerous or anything, so it's not toxic. I just need to empty it before I toss the bottle in the recycling. But now I'm going to start working on some of these baskets over here. I only have a little bit of time left, so my goal today is not really to get this all organized. It's just to get it all over into these shelves, and then I can see what I've got. And as I'm doing that, anything that I'm able to go ahead and toss, I am doing that. I will tell you that I have 2 bottles of Clorox here. One of them is almost empty. See, there's just a little bit in it, so I can use that up, and then that'll be gone. The other one is partially used. And then some of these up here are also partially used. So what I'll do is, once I get everything out, I'll put the ones that are partially used in the front. And I'll decide also at some point, do I even need to keep this stuff? But for now, the goal is really, for me, just to get this stuff off of those little cabinets there. Actually, 1 or 2 of those got mold inside of them, so there's nothing in them. One of them is fine, but the other 2 had a little mold in them, so I don't think I can save them. I might be able to paint them and save them, but I really don't want to keep that much stuff that I need to store, to be honest with you. So my goal is just to get them all gone and not have to worry about it, and have these things just have nothing, just maybe have nothing there. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but for now, I just want to get this stuff cleared up. I needed an empty squirt bottle recently, and I knew I had some down here in the basement, and I came down here looking and could not find one to save myself. Well, I have 5 here now. So at least now I'll know where they're at. These shelves are getting pretty full. Luckily, I got all of the cleaning things off of this area over here and out of those chairs. I peeked inside of this box. It's books. No surprise. Even more books to go through. But anyway, I have some empty bins here. I can still put them to use, so I'm not going to toss them. I just put them over here. These things are not cleaning supplies, and I don't think these are either, but these boxes are. So I'm going to try to grab these down, and I don't know if I can get all that on that shelf there, though, but I do have this empty area right here, so I can always stick them here if I need to. And if all else fails, I have an empty shelf down here as well. I put a few of the items down here, and I put a few of the items on this shelf. And most of the stuff in that box was the same type of stuff, so I just left those in that box because I didn't have enough room, and I'm kind of out of time. So I didn't want to like decide what I'm going to let go of today. I just wanted to get it out of those boxes and onto these shelves. And as you can see, this is pretty full over here. But now I can see what I've got, and some of these things I can put them together or use up. The almost empty bottles, I've emptied out all of these boxes. I have some trash, some stuff to go into recycling, and this area over here is a lot more cleared out.
Well, as you can see, I got all of the stuff moved over into the shelves as I wanted to. It didn't all fit into the 2 shelves I was hoping it would fit into, but that was all the time I had available to do this, and so I'll continue on with it as I move forward. But my plan now is to kind of live with it, kind of look at it, kind of see what I'm using and what I'm not using, because there are things down there that I'm sure I would have been using them if I could have found them, and there are some things that I probably wouldn't have used them. You know, maybe I bought something, didn't really like it, got something else, maybe didn't like that, maybe got something else. So now I need to figure out which one of those things, like for instance, something for the floor. Maybe I didn't like this one, I didn't like that one, but I didn't let go of it because I didn't let go of stuff. And so now I need to figure out, well, which one do I like best? Or do they have different purposes? Because maybe I need this one sometimes and I need that one other times. So now that I'll be able to see the stuff, I have to learn to see it this way. You know, before everything was in a mess and I couldn't see things. And that makes it difficult to know not only what you have, but it makes it difficult to use them, because if it's too hard to access, you just won't. You just avoid it. But you really do need to use it sometimes. So that's kind of where I'm at now. So I'm not sure when the next I guess, phase of this will be for you. I don't know how it's going to work for me. But for now, I got everything moved over into those shelves. And going forward, I'll figure out what I need to do, and then I'll share that with you guys. So for now, I'll say happy decluttering. Step by step, I'll get it done. I'll move things here and there. I'll toss away things I don't need and give what I can spare. The things I keep, I'll keep in mind. I'll use what I can use. And after that, I'll keep it done by picking what I choose.
What you doing, Pumpkin? Yeah? Are you going to declutter some stuff? Yeah.